How often should you be out doing day game? Well, I think the answer to that is you want to be doing sessions multiple times a week, because there's going to be a big issue if you wait until the weekend to do your massive session of, let's say, 5 hours, and you're going to be putting all this pressure on yourself to get the approaches on point. And if you just focus on doing a little bit less but more regularly, this is going to be really helpful in the beginning. And then once you have a bit more experience with approaching, you can kind of set however much time you want aside to do the approaches, and you could do it on the weekends if you feel like it once you're at a certain level. But in the beginning, you do need to get this momentum sorted, so you need to basically go out often enough to get some kind of momentum with your approaches. And a good thing to keep in mind is that you don't want your anxieties about approaching to balloon out of proportion. So what you want to do is you want to approach regularly enough so that you're actually working on the desensitization part of approaching. And the mere fact that you're going out so regularly will make you more desensitized. And it can be quite a big issue with guys who suffer from some form of anxiety when they wait for too long, because, as I said, you're building up this pressure. But aside from that, it's just the fact that you want to keep the skill set fresh. And if you postpone your sessions by a week, or let's say even 2 weeks, then you're going to be putting too much pressure on the one occasion where you actually go out. But also, you're just not going to remember. You're just not going to remember what it is you're supposed to be doing. And you're kind of going to have to start from square one again, which is not where you want to be. So do try to make an effort to go out regularly, and you can give yourself a pat on the shoulder if you manage to do one approach, because if you compound all these sessions and worst case scenario you only did one approach per session, over time that would compound. And if you are going out regularly, then you're going to be building on your previous approach. Whereas if you wait for a week or two, that effect is just simply not going to happen. So you need to take a good hard look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Are you going out regularly enough? Or is there a lot of room for improvement? Because odds are you could be going out more regularly. And at the same time, you don't want to be going out so regularly that you're fatiguing yourself. But I think most guys will struggle to go out even twice a week. So if you're going out 3 times a week and you're setting aside a couple of hours for that per session, you are way ahead of most guys. And the fact that you're doing these approaches, women are going to appreciate this, and they're going to sense the desensitization that's occurred. And don't underestimate the mere fact that you're going to be rewarded by women for just being relaxed and cool. So hopefully this has given you some food for thought, and do try to make an effort for your own sake to go out regularly and just work on the skill set and keep the skill set fresh. And this will make you more desensitized, more calm, more cool, more collected, and more attractive